So I just left my trip from Goodwill on Black Friday. Yes, that's how I spent my Black Friday, was shopping. So I am here at the Goodwill and I have all of this lovely stuff right here to go through with you guys. I couldn't wait till I got home. So we're just gonna do this right here, right now. I've got to move all of my packages that were supposed to, well, not supposed to, that are going to the post office here in just a few minutes. And I'm gonna show you what we picked up here in this local Goodwill. I've got 2 big bags. I'm gonna go through this quickly. The first one are these pants. They're the Ted Baker brand. $4.99 is what I paid for those. These should bring in probably in the ballpark of about $25 to $30. And then we all know the Cool brand, or at least you guys have seen it on my channel before. These are shorts. I paid $4.99 for them. These should bring easily, probably this summer, if not sooner, probably in the ballpark to $20, $25. Found these fun pants right here. They're very small. The tag says that they're an 8. I don't think I told you what I paid for the Cools. $5.99 is what I paid for those. I've never heard of this brand before, so I looked it up and comps were going for about $25 and I paid $7.99 for them. They're kind of cool though with that side detail and the raw hem. This one I picked up because I knew it was a good brand. The brand is Mountain Hardwear. I paid $5.99 for the coat. It's a really nice winter coat. And it is in the size medium. And this one, I'm gonna try to sell pretty quickly. So I'm gonna list it in like $35 to $40 ballpark. I guess somebody thinks they have a race card going on by me. Whatever. Go Speed Demon, go. All right, so next I picked up this basic polo, but it's the Prima Soft Touch, and it is in the size XL, so a pretty good size. Only had to pay $4.99 for it. And I did end up receiving 10% off of this entire purchase. My local Goodwill does 10% off if you spend more than, I think it's $20. So I always try to spend more than 20, which I usually do spend way more than that, to get that 10% off. Here's a brand that, well known, I just have never found it in Goodwill. It's the Lacoste brand. This is a 3XL. That's why I picked this one up. If it was a small size, I probably wouldn't pick it up. It doesn't have like the biggest sell-through rate on small sizes, but on the bigger sizes it does better. $4.99 for that one. Picked up these jeans. They're the Madewell jeans right here, like that. They are the perfect vintage jean in a size 29. That's what the tag looks like. Paid $7.99 for them, and they should sell somewhere in the ballpark of $35 to $40. And this is the first time I have found this brand. It's the Judy Blues. It's the first time I found them in my thrifting. And they are a wide leg crop. This is what they look like. They do have a raw hem detail to them, and they are the size 11-30. Found another Lacoste shirt while I was in there, and I like this one because it's 100% linen. So that's what this one looks like. It's got the Lacoste logo on it. I didn't actually look this one up, but usually anything that is 100% linen does well. It is the size 40, and it was $4.99. All right, so we are on to bag number 2. Picked up these shoes. I thought they were interesting when I saw them on the rack, and I was like, I better look those up. So this is like the logo that's on the back, and I forget the name of the brand now, Ikisa or something like that. And they actually sell pretty well. I should be able to get about $40 out of these shoes. I was trying to find if it said the name on them. Oh yeah, it says it all over the bottom of the shoes. So it's Incas is the brand, and I paid $8.99 for them. And again, I think I should be able to get around the ballpark of $40 for these shoes. they're in fantastic condition. So here's a random one-off that I picked up. I picked up this electric pencil sharpener that I saw in there. I'm hoping that it works. I've got to get it kind of cleaned up a little bit. But this sells for about $25 plus shipping. So I was like, heck yeah. This is the model KP33. It did matter what model it was as to how much it sells for. So that's why I picked this one up, because it sells for about $25 plus shipping. So hopefully this one works. I thought it was kind of funny when I was in there. I have the most interesting experiences when I'm checking out at Goodwill. So when I was in here, I took everything off the hanger, inspected everything, folded it up real nice, had all the tags hanging out. And then he rings everything up and it's still like nicely folded. All he had to do was pick up the pile, put it in the bag. Well, instead of that, he took every individual piece, unfolded it, wadded it up, and shoved it in the bag. I was like, why are you doing that? And then at the time before, when I was at a different Goodwill, I was trying to help out, take everything off of the hangers for the lady who was ringing me out. And she absolutely refused to ring me out until I took everything off the hangers. I was like, what's happening here? It was kind of a crazy experience, but whatever, made it out, paid our bill, and we're good to go. So I picked up these. I have several pairs that I picked up of these. So they're 4XL, love the size. The brand is J. Jill, and you'll see they are brand new with tags. So 4XL, they retail for $69. They resale in this size for about $45. And I have several pairs that I picked up. So that's one of them. I gotta find the other ones because he like wadded them up. Here's another one. So brand new with tags, and paid $4.99 for them. Again, should be able to list like $40. Picked up this pair here. This pair I don't think is brand new with tags. No, it is not, but it is still a 4XL, and paid $4.99 for it. And it will bring in a little bit less because it's not brand new with tags, but it should still do really well. I picked up these O'Neill board shorts because they were brand new with tags. They were only $3.99. It's a size 36. And so I've sold O'Neill board shorts before, and I've done pretty well on them. I think the last pair I sold was like a year ago. So the market may have changed a little bit, but I think I sold them for like $25. So not a bad return on that, especially when they're brand new with tags. I usually leave them behind, or I have left them behind in the past when they're not brand new with tags. So that's why I picked these up. Picked up this sweater. I learned about this brand when I was at another Goodwill where I picked up a suit. The brand is Lafayette 148. It's a rather pricey brand. I paid $4.99 for this sweater. Sells for about $150. It is a large, and when I say it sells for $150, that's like the resell on this. I may not get quite as much for it because it does have a little flaw right here on the back side. So I will disclose that in the listing, and the price will probably go down quite a bit because of that. But it's silk, so that's one of the reasons why it sells for quite a bit more. There's a person driving by that's barking out their window. Like the person is barking out their window. Okay, whatever. You do you. Picked up another pair of the J. Jill pants. They are the point pants. I picked them up because they're a 4XL. And then resell on these is about $25–30. And they were only $4.99. Actually less than that because I get my 10% off. I picked up the Cincinnati Bengals hat. I learned from another reseller that sometimes hats like this, it has the Fifth Third logo on it. It's got the NFL logo on it. But this was like a promo hat or a stadium giveaway. And some of these can sell pretty well. Now, I didn't see this one particularly when I was quickly looking up things, but other Cincinnati Bengals hats were selling in the ballpark of $20. I did see somebody else that had this exact hat listed for $19.99. So that's what I'm going to shoot for on this as well. And it was only $1.99. And then this is the last thing. we made it to the end. So I just thought this was absolutely gorgeous and I had to pick it up. I could not leave this behind. This is Coldwater Creek, completely embroidered, gorgeous jacket. It is in the size 14 and only $5.99 for that one. I was surprised this one was still there, especially when this week is like red tag week. And this was a green tag, so that tells me that, you know, it's been there for a little bit. Looking up the comps on this, I should be able to get like 35, 40 bucks for it. So all in on this, I spent just slightly over $100 for everything. And if things go right, I think I just made a lot of money, especially off of the J. Jill pants, the shoes, the Mountain Hardwear jacket. So I think I did pretty well. Pretty excited about it. I'm gonna get home, get this stuff detagged, get things washed up, and start my photos and listings. I'll see you next time. Thanks for hanging out.